Tamil Fest 2019, the inaugural events ഇവിടെ പൂർത്തിയായിരിക്കുകയാണ്. Now before we proceed any further, നമുക്ക് ഇവിടുത്തെ ഉള്ള ഓർഗനൈസേഴ്സും ഇവിടെയുള്ള അറ്റൻഡീസും ആയിട്ട് അവരുടെ ഒപ്പീനിയൻസ് എന്താണ്, അവരുടെ കാഴ്ചപ്പാട് എന്താണെന്ന് നമുക്കൊന്ന് അറിയാം. So let's take a quick look around at Tamil Fest 2019. So at Tamil Fest 2019, we are here with the festival manager and the keynote speaker, Prashant Sri Chandra Mohan. Now, he tells me his Tamil is not very good, but I'm sure he's just lying.
No.
Now, for somebody of your of such a young age and your caliber, what was the motivation behind you getting involved with Tamil Fest?
That's a very good question. I think my passion comes from like anything Tamil, and growing up, I just wanted to just showcase and see the very best in Tamil culture.
Right.
When this idea was conceived, I was approached by the Canadian Tamil Congress, and they thought I would be a good fit for it. And I fell in love with the idea. Like when we look at other communities, like the Taste of Danforth, we have Greeks from Greece coming.
There is great representation. Yes.
Coming down just for that festival.
Yeah.
So to see a festival on the street like this, there's no. I couldn't think of a better way to showcase our culture and our community's achievements. So I fell in love with the idea, and I've been the festival manager since day one, and
so that means
seen it grow.
This is the 5th year running.
Yes,
you're
that's
in
right.
charge.
That's right.
Have you always been interested in the Tamil culture?
Of course.
Growing up?
Yes.
Or is that just something you have to say right now because you are?
I'm very proud to be Tamil. It's
great to hear. It's great to hear that. I mean, especially to see such a large proportion of young people, out here openly volunteering and supporting their culture. I mean, I think I've never seen people of this magnitude here. Young people, especially. So, I mean, what can people expect when they come to Tamil Fest 2019? What's new from last year? I've been here the last few years, and I'm curious to know what you have that's different this year.
Well, I definitely recommend checking out the Kuladi exhibit, which is the ancient Tamil culture, which is just like a couple hundred meters from here.
Okay.
There's a flatbed truck.
Okay.
It's going to chronicle almost like 2,000-3,000 years of ancient culture.
Okay.
So it's just going to be an amazing exhibit, and it's been proudly sponsored by the Minnesota Tamil Sangam. So we partnered with them, and they did a lot of deep research into this exhibit. So I definitely recommend taking the crew and just checking that out.
Definitely.
We also have the Toronto Tamil Chair campaign, which is
I was
just down
about
here.
To ask you that because since you talked about the exhibit there, I mean, this is the second of its kind because I followed the news about the Tamil Chair campaign being initiated at Harvard. And
yes.
Now, for the first time in the world, you actually have a department, a chair, where you can actually get a degree in languages.
That's right.
Specializing in Tamil, right?
That's right. So we're 1/3 of the way there. It's a $3 million campaign.
Okay. And what can people do to support the campaign?
Well, come by the booth, learn more about the programs, because really what we're doing is building a faculty at the University of Toronto, where people can do a minor or a major in Tamil studies, literary studies or ancient history and so forth. So we're going to do a international faculty search once we reach our goal, and then hopefully people could be proud to be majoring in Tamil studies.
Of course, I mean, I know we can major in Korean and Mandarin.
Yes.
I mean, it's about time we had some representation of a South Asian language at a major university like the University of Toronto.
That's right.
And I also wanted to draw some attention to the other campaign you're running here from the International Truth and Justice Organization.
That's right.
I mean, for a community that has been grown, the foundation of which has been built upon, civil war and displacement from your home country. I mean, Tamils form the largest proportion of South Asians here in Ontario. They have formed and they have contributed a massive amount to the public and the private sector in business and politics, in academia, and in arts and entertainment, right? So, what do you have to say about the current progress of the international truth and justice movement, and where are they planning to go with that?
Yeah, it's a very good question. We have a 250,000 strong community here in Canada, and there isn't a single Tamil Canadian who hasn't been affected by the war that's lasted here for almost 30 years. It ended in 2009. We're a community that's building from that. And this is an opportunity for us to memorialize those who passed away, so the history isn't forgotten, so we do not repeat the mistakes of the past.
And also I'm expecting to get closure so that you learn about what's happened. Many people who are still reported missing, or you don't know what's happened to them, so you get some sort of closure as to what's happened to your relatives, to your loved ones as well. So we're here from BSC Malayalam TV, and we often talk about how different as Malayalis are from Kerala because we haven't had a history be of such magnitude.
Yeah.
And the fact that the Tamil people are always so willing to help each other out and to maintain that level of growth.
This is a good example of that, right?
This is a great example of it. And to think this is all achieved within one generation.
Yes.
You're a first generation Tamil child or of a Tamil immigrant. And to think that if you could achieve this much in one generation, what is ahead? What's for the future?
Absolutely. I mean, this is a true testament of the strength of the community. You know, like we attract almost 200,000 people last year. We're expecting more this year. So this is a real gem in our community that not only Tamils but anyone from the South Asian diaspora should be proud of and should support. Yeah.
I mean, I think it's just testament to the fact that, you know, if you have resilience and if you have determination, no matter what you have gone through, it is possible to build yourself from that.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
And if you have a message to our BSC Malayalam TV viewers,
you know what? It's still not too late to come to Tamil Fest. If you haven't come before, please check it out. Saturday and Sunday all day. All the information you need is on tamilfest.ca. If you're not able to check it out this year, I welcome you for next year's Tamil Fest.
So we are here with a very esteemed member of today's Tamil Fest 2019. The president of the Canadian Tamil Congress, Mr. Sydney Longo, is here to share a few words with us. So what do you have to say on this auspicious occasion of Tamil Fest? What is new this year and what can people expect?
First of all, thank you for having us and being here today to cover the event. You know, the Tamil community has come to Canada about 30 years ago in such a large numbers. Over the last 30 years, our people have done tremendously well in various fields, whether it is in politics or academic or business. In various aspects, they have done absolutely fantastic. And at this juncture, it is important for us to preserve our culture, language, tradition, and also pass it down to the next generation. And also we want to share it with the wider community in Canada, being a multicultural society. So that is the purpose on which we started the Tamil Fest 5 years ago, not knowing where it is going to take us, but starting with the first year, it has been a great success. And the last year we had over 200,000 people attending the event, and this year we are considering this amazing weather, we are expecting even more number of people come to this event. And you asked what is special in this.
What's special today?
This year, similar to last year, you know, you are going to see various cultural performances, music performances, both days, today and tomorrow. But this year specifically, we are doing a Tamil cultural parade, which is going to start at 4 o'clock from the red carpet, which will include various forms of traditional Tamil dance and music. And then that parade will lead up to the main stage, and they will reach the main stage around 5 o'clock, and the main stage program will start at 5 o'clock. So that is something that new that we are starting. And also we are displaying 2000 years Tamil history today, which we never had it. So people want to see about Tamil history over the last 2000 years. This is a place they can come and see. So these are the two new things that we are in the past that we are doing. But there are other various initiatives that we undertake, one of which is to establishing a Tamil chair at the University of Toronto. So this is a $3 million initiative, and we are doing a lot of work here today to promote that campaign and also raise funds. And also in Sri Lanka, since independence, a number of people have died because of the ethnic conflict, and there is no accurate number or detail as to how many people died, and the casualty and the details of the people who have died. So there is an international organization who are pioneering an initiative to take the details of the people who died and also the number of people who died. So we are actually promoting that initiative here today. That is also something that new that we are doing. And for the very first time, we have brought somebody from Sri Lanka, from the Tamil area, as a singer today. So that is also something very, very new.
Is that Simai?
That is called Jayandan Kandapu. And Simai is the local talent, and this talent, and who participated in the international competition in India, and she was one of the finalists. So she is also going to be performing today, along with other people from India, Tivagaran, Mahalingam, and there are other number of other local artists who is going to perform, and there are over 300 artists who are going to showcase the Tamil arts and culture today and tomorrow, which is going to be fantastic. And by 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock, we are expecting a large number of people here. It is going to be an outstanding event that no one should miss in Toronto.
Over 100 booths are exhibiting here at Tamil Fest 2019, ranging from the latest in Tamil fashion to arts and culture, as well as hot piping hot Tamil cuisine. അപ്പോൾ ഇത് എന്തൊക്കെയുണ്ടെന്ന് നമുക്ക് ഒന്ന് ഇച്ചിരി ഡീറ്റെയിൽ അറിയാനായിട്ട് let's all go take a look around. Come on and join us. Thank you very much, Mayor John Tory, for joining us here for the 2019 edition of the Tamil Fest. How do you feel being here today?
Well, it gets better and better, and of course we've had some weather issues in other years, but one thing that's the same is the cultural displays, the dancing, the music are fantastic. The food, of course, is fantastic, never spicy enough for me. And lots of people come out, including people who are not Tamil, so even this year they can learn a little bit more about Tamil history and Tamil language. Mm-hmm. And so to me, this is what Toronto's all about, bringing people together to have a good time on a wonderful summer weekend.
Definitely,
and thanks to the Tamil community and the Tamil Congress for organizing it.
I think the city definitely lives up to his, definition of being a multicultural mosaic. I mean, and you definitely live up to your name of being involved in every community there is. Thank you so much for being here with us, and we look forward to having you here at more events.
I will be here, and the city can only work well if we all sort of celebrate together, get together, because it's the most diverse city in the world. And if everybody stayed in their own community, if everybody stayed home, and you didn't have events like Tamil Fest, then the city won't come together and understand each other and know each other. So that's why Tamil Fest is so important, and I'm so glad it's been such a success from that very first year when you sort of wondered, will it work or won't it work? And it's working for sure, and it's helping build a great city too.
For sure,
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here with us, and thank you for being here with this leg here. Thank you. BSc Malayalam TVയുടെ കനേഡിയൻ കാഴ്ചകളുടെ ഈ എപ്പിസോഡ് ഇവിടെ പൂർണ്ണമാകുന്നു. എൻ്റെ പേര് മിനു ജോസ്. കാനഡയിലെ പല പല കാഴ്ചകളായിട്ട് പല പല ഇവന്റ്സിനായിട്ട് please be sure to tune in and join us on another episode of Canadian കാഴ്ചകൾ right here on your BSc Malayalam TV.